Grace, and right now I'm going to be doing the book sacrifice tag. I remember when I first started my booktube channel, this video was on my radar and I loved watching people's the videos and their answers, and I just never ended up doing it. I don't know why, but today is that day. Oh, Ariel Bissett created this tag. I will link that original video down below along with all those questions, and let's just go ahead and get on to sacrificing some books. Question number 1 is an overhyped book. There's a zombie apocalypse and you're at a bookstore just browsing when BAM! Zombie attack. An announcement comes over the PA system saying that the military has discovered that the zombies' only weakness is overhyped books. What book that everyone else says is amazing but you really hated do you start chucking at the zombies to wipe them out? For that, I'm going with The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chokshi. I hope I pronounced that right. As far as I know, everyone that I've seen review it and talk about it has absolutely loved this book, so going into it I was expecting the same outcome and I came out of it totally opposite. I didn't enjoy it. I found it to be really confusing and a little bit too whimsical, even if that's possible, because I do love whimsical. I thought the writing was absolutely beautiful, but as far as the storyline went, mainly because I was just confused, I didn't enjoy it, and I was hoping to because it has all the elements that I wanted, like diverse characters, a magical world, and I believe that it was a retelling, so I love retellings, but it just fell flat for me, and ultimately I didn't enjoy it. A lot of people did enjoy this, so don't let my opinion, you know, totally make you not read this, because I know that a lot of people really love this book. Number 2 is a sequel. Let's say you've just left the salon with a smashing new haircut and boom, torrential downpour. What sequel are you willing to use as an umbrella to save yourself, save your hairdo? And for this, I'm going with a book I unhauled because I didn't like it that much, and that is Champion by Marie Lu, the last book in the Legend trilogy. I loved Legend, I liked Prodigy, I hated Champion. Even thinking about how it ends pisses me off, so I had to get rid of it. But yeah, I really didn't like it, and it's sad because it's the conclusion to a trilogy, and that's something that I haven't experienced, like really enjoying the first 2 books and hating the last book. The only thing that kind of comes close to it is Divergent, where I loved Divergent. I hated the last 2 books, but liking the first 2 books and then hating the last book is such a letdown, man. And I don't like that feeling, so I unhauled it, and I really didn't like it, and I definitely use it to protect my hairdo. Question number 3, a classic. Let's say you're in a lecture and your English teacher is going on and on about how this classic changed the world, how it has revolutionized literature, and you get so sick of it that you chuck the classic right at his or her face, and you know what? That classic is stupid, and it's worth detention, just to show everyone how you feel. What classic do you chuck? I would say that I would chuck The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Read it in class, we had to analyze it again and again and again, and I was so sick of it, and I hated Daisy because I thought she was just so selfish and annoying, and I just did not like that book. But maybe if I read it on my own time and I didn't have to analyze it as hardcore as we had to in class, then I might enjoy it. But yeah, I didn't like that book while we read it in class. The last question is your least favorite book of life. This will be very fun. Let's say that you're hanging out at the library when BAM! Global warming explodes and the world outside becomes a frozen wasteland. You're trapped and your only chance of survival is to burn a book. What is the book you first run to? So the first book that I run to, I don't own it anymore because I sold it to my local used bookstore, and that is The Cursed Child by, I forget their names, that sounds very shady, but I did honestly forget the 2 names of the people that wrote the play. I know that it will not be the same as the previous Harry Potter series. Totally understand that. But what I have a problem with is when you go online and you go to Goodreads or something, it's considered the 8th book in the Harry Potter series, which it's not. Because when people are like, did you like The Cursed Child? I'm like, what are you talking about? There is no Cursed Child. It's not, that didn't happen. I want to forget it. I want to unread it. I don't want to think about it because I didn't enjoy it that much. I just don't want to think that my favorite series continued in such a way. So there's that. So that was the book sacrifice tag. Things got a little bit fun. If you want to tell me your questions or your answers to these questions, I would love to know because I just love knowing people's unpopular opinions or like books they didn't enjoy. I'm going to tag Sarah over at SarawithoutanH, Sophie over at SofiesSeries, and Emma over at Emmasbooks. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!